Welcome back to the trail, everybody. We are on our way out of, I guess, Bozeman / Big Sky. Had to bail on the ridge walk 2 days ago because of storms, and then spent a day in Bozeman refitting. They had an REI there and we all got a bunch of gear. So we are heading back up the trail, gonna hit the road to Big Sky and then Whitehall before hitting Butte and heading back onto the CDT. And the weather has cleared, although it has been a pretty dry year for the area, so them getting rain was a very, very good thing. Not if we're trying to hike through it, but extreme drought here in Montana. Anyway, let's get back at it and hit the trail. Well, I guess the road walk. All right. All strapped in. Should be about 5 days until we get to Butte. And that is where we will resupply. So staying off the road, this is a nice little path I didn't know existed. See you guys up the trail. Well, I guess I'll do this here because it looks like it could be a trail, even though it's paved. Welcome back to the adventure, everybody. We are on day 2 out of Bozeman, and Gaia continues to confound us. So yesterday on the way out, we figured that we had miscalculated the distance that Longbird and Wolverine needed to cover to catch up with us. So we ended up stopping early in Big Sky and are gonna push through today. Not sure how far we're gonna get. We're shooting for 25, and we'll get to Ennis Lake tomorrow, regardless of how far we go today. But anyway, this is the last section without gut hook. This is the last section off the CDT. Once we get to Butte, we will be back to normal. There are 527 miles between where we got on the trail yesterday and the Canadian border, and everything looks good for the September 17th target date. So we should have a strong finish, providing we don't run into anything unexpected. But I appreciate you all coming out, and despite being in a urban-y resort town, it's still pretty cool around here. Nice little walk away from the road. Anyway, heading into the Spanish Peaks. From what I've seen so far, this is going to be pretty ridiculously good, and already snow on top of some of these mountains, so can't slow down now. See y'all at the trail. Here we come, you monsters of the north!
That's right.
The trail, everybody. This is the morning of day 3, and we are heading to Ennis Lake today. We're gonna meet up with Crispy where she's got a bunch of our food, and then continue on to Butte before, but we'll stop in Whitehall like the day before we get to Butte. So it's gonna be a pretty good little stretch. Over the Spanish Peaks at this point, we're just coming down the west side, I guess northwest side of it, and then we'll be on our way through north to Helena. Hope I'm pronouncing that right, before too long. Anyway, the rain that we've had for the last, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days should be starting to let up today, and we should start to see some sun and increasing temperatures, which will be nice. We've got Skunk Bear and Bug in front, Tweaky and Wolverine behind. Not sure where Longbird is. He's back at least a half day, and we will be continuing forward. We had a conversation yesterday about what all our expectations were for the rest of the trail, and I think that we're going to target the 17th through the 19th as our finish date. So maybe a day or two later than I had originally thought, but still well within the time requirements I need to get back to Virginia. Anyway, I'll stop rambling, and hopefully the sun comes out. It's been teasing us. It's a lot of smoke still, so we don't get as powerful of a sun as I'd like. Anyway, see you guys down the trail. Morning. I guess it's day 1, 2, 4. Day 4 out of Bozeman, I guess. Anyway, we are heading to Butte. Should be there in today and tomorrow. We're gonna go to Whitehall. Then we have a full day, like 25 miles, and then a real short day into Butte. So good stretch. Good morning. It is very, very cold, and is looking to stay pretty cold for the next for the rest of the trail, really. Welcome to Montana. So we're heading down the road, and it's just going to be the 5 of us for the rest of the trip. The ladies and myself. Longbird. So after a battery switch, as I was saying before, we are rolling out without Longbird. He and the rest of us had a different expectation, different hopes for trail. He wants to take his time and see more things, whereas the rest of us kind of just want to finish before the winter sets in. And so luckily he was able to link up with some other people, Kloppy and Magoober, and possibly Montana, to hike that way. So we are sad to see him go, but we are also happy that he's going to be able to hike the way that he wants to hike and not have to be forced to speed like we did. So what the hell? Thought I heard somebody yelling. Anyway, but we are on track to finish sometime between September 17th and September 19th. Be heading up from Butte before too long and back on the Gut Hook Red Line. Looking forward to that because the Gaia app is driving me crazy. All right, see you guys up the trail. Everybody, look at that view as we come around the corner out of Mammoth, which is just a little private estate in Montana, south of Whitehall, which is our destination today. It's about a 25-miler, I think, depending on which way we go. There is a detour that I know Bug and Skunk Bear definitely want to do. Sound like Wolverine and Tweaky were interested. There's some hot springs. I'm not particularly excited by that, but I'm totally fine to chill for the day. I like taking breaks. But we've got, after tonight, one more day and then a short one into Butte. And then I think we're going to try and get out of Butte in the same day, get back out on trail. At which point, I've got a tracking sheet like I did for the AT. I'm going to update. Looks like we are in fantastic shape to finish in the what is now the 17th to the 20th finish window. Odds are it'll probably be the 18th or 19th that we finish, but we will see. Got to beat that winter. Appreciate you guys joining along, and I'll see you down the trail. Trail, everybody. It is the afternoon of the 25th and we are heading to Butte. Just stayed in Whitehall. It was absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Mayor Mary, for letting us all stay in the town hall. Got laundry, showers, and a warm place to sleep, all for free. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Whitehall was a great little town, and That is Interstate 90. We have crossed over to the north side of it and are heading to the border. Got about 12 or 13 more miles today, and then we will be in Butte tomorrow, heading out for Helena the same afternoon. So we will press forward. See you guys down the trail. Today is the day we go into Butte. We're like 7 or 8 miles away. We are finally back on the CDT, which is going to be amazing. We can use gut hook again. We don't have to do Gaia and guess about whether or not the trail we've selected even exists, and whether or not the miles we planned are close to what we'll actually hike. There's too many times where we had like a 25-mile day planned and it turned out to be like 30 because the trail didn't match what was on the map. Gut hook. All right, quick battery switch and we're back at it. So happy to be done with Gaia, happy to be on the CDT, and happy to be going into Butte to get some food. We are planning on, hold on, since we're at the end of the day, or the end of this section, thought I'd say hi. So we are gonna do probably real quick resupply, and then I'm hoping to push to 8 today. It puts us up in a really good position for the next couple days to do a couple 26s, which we know will be 26s. We'll know what the topography is. We'll know where we're going. Gaia, get your act together. Anyway, 2 days of 26s, and then I think it's another 8, maybe a little bit less in. So even if we don't get all of our miles, we will still be in a really great position to get into Helena on the 29th, which puts us 3 miles ahead of schedule. And we are going to be probably taking a look at whether or not we do Chief Mountain or Waterton Lake. Skunk Bear brought up a really good point. Chief Mountain's a high elevation, so we could have the weather block us out. So we want to be prepared for both options. Anyway, really appreciate you guys coming on the hike with us, and hopefully we'll see you soon in the next section. See you guys down the trail.